Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. This is Mike again, and today I want to show you, the other side of the Witch Doctor, the Jade build. So yeah, we're just gonna start off with the build. It's pretty much everything is the same. Can't really go wrong here. The only difference in my build is that I'm using Horrify instead of Zombie Dogs, and the rune I'm using is the Frightening Aspects, which actually makes it a viable option because you gain 100% armor. That essentially means like almost doubling your toughness, as you can see, and you can keep this up 100% of the time. You just need around 26% cooldown reduction to be able to keep that up 100% of the time. Okay guys, so passives, Spirit Vessel, Grave Injustice, Pierce of the Veil, and Creeping Death. You kind of want to stick to those. If anything, if you want to switch out anything, it would be the Spirit Vessel. But that would kind of, I like to have my cooldown reduction, so I'm just gonna stick with this. The gear, you want to have a Sunkeeper. It's the best in slot. Jade weapon. If you don't have a good Sunkeeper yet, you can actually craft Uthos Raw, and it's the second best in-slot Jade weapon, so that's a very accessible weapon right there. It comes with cold damage and intelligence. The mojo, this is in my opinion the best mojo to run with. Not necessarily the best, but the nicest one, because in my opinion, I feel like I get the most out of this. For when you have to do like a lot of backtracking, you went the wrong way, or it's an annoying map, this comes in very handy. It's just generally a very nice thing to have. You can run with the Thing of the Deep, but I found that with my build and with the Horrify, I'm just in the middle of the action all the time. So 20 yards, like that's the 20 yards that you get from the Grave Injustice. That's without all the items that have like any extras. I feel like 20 yards is enough. So I usually just have this in my bag. I should probably just drop it in my stash. I haven't been using this at all anymore since I got this this mojo with the vitality. So yeah, you want to get a cold damage on your ring. It's gonna have to be Stone of Jordan. You want to have critical hit damage on that. You want cold damage on your wrist. Like, very important thing are the strong arm bracers, because the knockback effects gives you 20 to 30% extra damage on those mobs that are knockback. So together with the Pyrenados, you can displace the mob and you will do 20 to 30% more damage. A neck, I decided to give up the cold damage on my neck because you don't really want to give up critical hit chance or critical hit damage. It's just, that's where most of your hunt damage comes from. So I decided to go with the cooldown reduction on my neck, gave up the cold damage, and that actually allowed me to reach the sweet spot of 40+% cooldown reduction. I'm not giving up anything at all basically to get this amount. All I'm giving up is the 20% cold damage from my neck, which in my case is only 16%. I'm getting the cooldown reduction on my shoulders, my gloves, my offhand, my mojo, the neck, as I said before, and then the quetzal. Now, if you don't have a good quetzal like this with crit chance and a socket, you're probably just gonna want to stick to crit chance, because that directly increases your damage, and you don't really want to be gimping your damage too much. I'm running with the Harrington because I feel like I don't need the Hoy wraps. Just because, like, with Horrify and Piranhas and Spirit Walk, yeah, the mobs really don't get much of a chance to do anything. So and they pretty much locked in place most of the time. So I feel like it's not a necessity, but you can still run it though. I do it from time to time if I have like an annoying map with like one of like those fast ghosts that like they're very annoying. So sometimes I might just switch. The Ring of Royal Grandeur, obviously, to get your set bonus. Mine is not the best. I said it in the last guide. I still need a better one. but yeah, haven't had any luck with that. So I think that pretty much covers the gear though. We're gonna go quickly to Paragon points. Now you're just gonna want to cap your movement speed, put everything else in damage, intellect. It's pretty straightforward. You want to get cooldown reduction, and everything else is going to go into critical hit damage. If you have anything left, just dump it into the critical hit chance. Defense, you just pop everything into life, everything into R resist, and then everything else into armor. The reason you don't choose armor here and you choose R resist over the armor, because with the Horrify you already gain 100% armor, and like, if the more armor you get, like the slower you reduce, like the slower, like it's gonna be diminished. You know what I mean? So you won't get as much for the amount of armor that you would if you had a lower amount. So, and 80% is a very solid amount. So in my opinion, well, at least in my case, I figured the R resist would help me more. Utility, you're gonna go area damage, cost reduction. You're probably gonna wanna use cost reduction over area damage, by the way. So you're gonna wanna go cost reduction, and then the area damage, and then life on hit. Life on hit is also pretty useless. So you could put it in gold find, but I feel like I don't really need any extra gold find. I've been getting a lot of gold since 2.05, so I feel like that's okay. Yeah, that pretty much covers everything. So let's just show you guys how this works in action. So yeah, I've already been running this rift for a bit, haven't really found like a big density, so I can't really show you how effective this actually can be, because it's very sick. Actually, the more mobs that you're fighting against, probably, like, the easier it's going to be, because you're gonna get your cooldowns back faster and all that good stuff. And you can just spam the Horrify, and you can spam the Horrify and the Spirit Walk, so it's very, very good. Okay, so we got a kind of annoying boss here. You want to watch out a bit with the cold damage. Oh, we got an axe. Nice one. That's a burning axe, I think. So yeah, we already dotted him up, so I'm just gonna switch to my Furnace. A Furnace is very good for killing high HP targets. As you can see, I'm just melting him without doing anything. Okay, I might actually... So, this boss is very annoying. You wanna watch out here, what you're doing. A Furnace is a very good weapon, guys. All you have to do is like have it in your bags and just dot the boss up with your Sunkeeper in hand, and then just switch the Furnace out, and then just keep using your Soul Harvest, That's all you gotta do. Like, what I wanted to add as well is that that a lot of people are like a bit confused about, and they don't really understand like why you don't have to reapply your dots after you just consumed them. Well, it's actually pretty simple. Like, the way it works, creeping that will make your haunt last almost forever, which actually means that it will last 5 minutes. So as soon as you apply your haunt and your locust swarm on anything, it's gonna last for 5 minutes. Now, it actually says on your Jade that your Soul Harvest consumes your damage overtime effects on enemies, instantly dealing the remaining damage. But that is actually not correct, because the Soul Harvest is limited to 30 seconds. It will only consume 30 seconds of those 5 minutes. Because yeah, if it would consume the whole dot, obviously, you would be one-shotting Rift Guardians. So yeah, that should pretty much cover it. I got another boss set up here. Golem, I already cleared the way to him, so I'll just show you guys how that works. Show you again how the Furnace, like how good the Furnace is right now. If you don't have a Furnace, it's Killing Rift Guardians is usually very slow and it's a pain in the ass, but with the Furnace it actually makes it rather fast. Not quite as fast as a pet build, but definitely pretty fast. Okay, so you just bear Renatos, you know, you can't really knock him back, but you still get 15%. Just switch. Cross Solar Harvest, you know, watch him melt now. Look at that, guys. His HP is just like dropping insane without me doing anything. You know, the Furnace gets less effective when the target is at lower HP because, you know, it does 8% of the enemy's current health. So when they're like full, the HP just goes down super fast. I think that pretty much covers it. I think I got some good examples in this video to show you guys how good this is, and I hope you're gonna try it out. I hope you will like it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I've been streaming a lot these days, you know. So if you're interested in seeing me live, if you want to talk to me, you know, you can ask me anything. Just come to my Twitch channel, and yeah, I hope to see you there. Have a good one.